Hey guys, so on our hunt for the best cheap acrylic nail brush on Amazon, we've been through quite a few. I have a bunch more coming, so we're gonna continue with this series till we get through them all, I guess. I don't know. So I've ordered quite a few from every different brand, but today I went ahead and got the other KADS brush because you guys know the KADS was my favorite out of these, and they have another one. It's a really nice metal handled brush that comes already crimped, and normally I don't like a crimp brush, but this one's kind of flatter. It's got a nice smoother surface. It's got a metal handle and some like epoxy resin going on here. It's kind of cute. Plus it's a metal handle and it's got a hole in it, so you 90s kids will know this. It whistles. So I've already cleaned it out, got all the starch out and whatnot. I did not train it, and you can kind of see that it's in pretty good shape. No wild hairs. There's maybe one poking out, so that's not bad. This one is sable. I believe most of the KADS brushes are sable. You can tell by the hair color, and it's not super shiny, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in and give it a test. So we're using the bright colors so you guys can get a good look at it. I like how thin this one is. It has almost like a pencil-like feel to it. It's picking up a good amount of monomer, not too much. But you see how it comes, like it's already pre-shaped and almost like it's already trained. It's got a really nice shape to it. I like that. This is a size 10. It's pretty dead on for a 10. It's not super obese like most of my brushes are, but let's go ahead and see how it beads up. This one didn't have a ton of starch in it either. Like it came clean pretty easily. All right. So it's got a pretty good sized bead on it. I like that. Releasing really well. And then, same as always, we're going to flip it over and see how smooth it lays. But for right now, I'm just checking out the beads. The beads are coming out in perfect little circles. They're not coming out all flat and powdery. All right, so that laid down pretty well. Now let's go ahead and check out the top. I like that they're metal. I don't know if you guys noticed on either the painted brushes, the clear ones, or the wooden ones, when you get monomer on the handle, it kind of melts the artwork. I'm not sure how well this is going to go with the metal, but let's check it out and see. So I got some monomer on there to see if it'll mess up the paint job. If not, that's pretty awesome because monomer eats away every paint job on every brush I've ever used. So, well, let's go ahead and see how well it lays, and then we'll check out how well it cleans. I will say it's wiping very, very clean with no problem. Like, you can see it came super clean with the first wipe. There's nothing in there. Again, that's why I use the bright colors so you guys can see if there's any acrylic left over. So we get a little bit, but nothing crazy. I'm kind of obsessive about getting any kind of acrylic in the brush. Drives me crazy. All right, so far so good. Let's pick up another bead. But obsessively cleaning your brush in between beads is going to make them last a lot longer. So I guess that's okay. So we're going to walk it up. And then walk it back down. I'm a mess here today. That's okay. So far, this brush is doing amazing. It's leveling out just right. It's not like... This one didn't have any leftover starch after I cleaned it. You know how we talked about how if there's anything still down in those bristles, it'll grab that acrylic and never let it go? There was none in here. Like, I brushed it out with my little spoolie and it came clean after like 2 minutes. I didn't have to sit and beat it to death the way I do most of them. So far, I'm pretty impressed, and then I'm going to tell you guys how much this was, and you're going to be pretty impressed too. Like I said, this was a size 10, and apparently they charge $1 per increment, because this was only $10. It was on sale, but not like a ton. It was like 5% or something. So it wasn't like half off or anything. Like I said, their brushes are just so inexpensive, and you really can't beat them for the quality, especially when you're just starting out, because you're going to kill a couple brushes. We all do it. That's just so you can kind of see how smooth that laid. I'm super impressed. I think this might be better than the wooden one, and maybe that's because it's pinched, but okay. So with just the basic wiping and whatnot, you can see there's really not a lot of acrylic. You're always going to have a little bit of residue, but I'm not seeing any color or any buildup, which I'm pretty impressed with. And I don't know, something about it, I just like the feel of it, and you can make it shorter if you need to, and you can make it as long as you need to fit your hand. I just like how it feels. It's really light and it's very thin. I guess after using all of those really big brushes, I don't know, it just has a really cool feel to it. It's very light because the handle is hollow. I wonder, oh, okay, so it's a lid. Haha, that's my bad, I didn't know that. So you can use that as a lid as well. But yeah, so I will include the link to this one down below. I am very impressed. I'm going to train this and probably keep this one. Next up, we have the Skunkhead brush. It's a pink glittery brush, so I'll be doing that one tomorrow. And so with that monomer that I wiped on the handle, there is absolutely no damage to the handle whatsoever. So the metal doesn't get damaged by the chemicals at all, which is awesome if you've dealt with like these kind of brushes where they get really foggy after a minute, if you get the handle wet at all. So that's awesome, and I'm pretty excited about that. So this is a size 10. I will include the link to this one in the description box. You guys stay tuned for more brushes, because I also have a My Fit brush coming too. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching.